Hi, it's Parkman from the Weather Store. Today I'm going to talk about the very first weather instrument that I brought into the store. Actually, it was the inspiration for the Weather Store. And it is right here. It's the very simple, wonderfully designed piece of Mother Nature called the Weather Stick. And I've been selling them in the Weather Store for well over 30 years. I think I've sold, I once did a rough estimate, at least 10 to 15, maybe even 20,000 of these over the years. And I sell them right from this just wonderful little bowl and a little sign that my dad made a number of years ago. So these are the Weather Sticks. They are thin ones, and then there are also thick ones here like this as well. Each one of these is a little bit different, and they all really work the same. When people come into the store, I sometimes recommend that if they're traveling, they take a little thicker one with them. But the thinner ones maybe respond a little bit faster. I've had these for a number of years, and essentially the way a weather stick works, and I'll just pull this off like this, is that on the tree, the weather stick is actually like this, upside down, okay? And in good, clear, dry weather, it bends down like this, so it gets a better angle of photosynthesis. And when it senses it's going to rain, it actually warps. You can see this is a very flexible thing. It's like a bimetallic strip. And what will happen is that when it's going to sense rain, it actually bends up. So if it's raining, it draws water in towards the roots. These come off like a northern evergreen tree, at least that's what they tell me. I've never made them myself, but they're a wonderful little thing, and I have sold these for many, many years. And true story is that I was up in Vermont, it was probably back in the early 90s, and I found this in a little gift shop up in Vermont. And my dad, being a big weather nut, I said, oh, I gotta buy one of these. And they were kind of sold in a similar bowl, just as this here. And I took and I put it underneath the ribbon for the gift I gave him for Christmas. And we put it up shortly thereafter. And sure enough, we're watching it, and I saw that it was, sure enough, it was going up in good weather and down in bad. And I said, that's a really cool item. And we've been thinking about ideas to do with this building. And the thought just kind of hit me. I said, how about a store about the weather? Because everyone loves to talk about the weather here on Cape Cod. And we have a great variety of it. A lot of people have wind speed indicators and barometers and time clocks. And the idea just kind of came together. So we had a space, and there was how the weather store was born. It was a lot to do with this little weather stick. So thank you again for watching, and if you have any further questions about weather sticks or how they operate, I'm happy to answer them. I feel like I am an ambassador to weather sticks over the years, and people come in, they'll buy a number of them because they make great little housewarming gifts, because you always get this great feedback from the people saying, hey, that weather stick actually works. So I wish I could tell you how many times I've heard that. So thanks again for watching. From the Weather Store in Sandwich, bye-bye.